Flosstube. It's Carolyn Zook here with C Zook Stitch, and today is Leap Day 2020, February 29th, so happy Leap Day. I'm not sure what you're supposed to say on Leap Day other than that, but today's really exciting, I guess. So I am here. I am back. I had, first of all, yes, that's Simon. Whoops. He's just hanging out. He can hang out for this video. I'm back. I had eye surgery on my right eye. Well, it looks like it's left to you, but it's my right eye. About 2 weeks ago. Was it? No, 1 week ago. It's been a really long time. Essentially, I had cataract surgery. I don't actually have cataracts though. So I wasn't going to explain it just because it's not complicated. It's just, I don't know. I got tired, I guess. But essentially what I have is I have narrow eyes. So a normal person's eyes, so if this is the front of your eye and this is the back of your eye, a normal person's eye maybe has this much width behind it. Like that much, if you can see. Right? And mine, I only have, say, this much. I don't know exactly how much I have. But that's the difference. And so as we age, our natural lenses continue to grow as we age. And so because I don't have much space in my eyes, my lenses will eventually run out of space. So they had told me a couple of years ago that I would need cataract surgery, not because I have cataracts, but basically cataract surgery is taking out the natural lens and replacing it with an artificial lens. And that's cataract surgery. So that's what I'm having done. I'm in the process of having done. I had my right eye done last Friday on the 21st, I think it was. My next eye is going to be on March 13th. So everything went really well. It was really smooth. They gave me the option of extra anesthesia, which I took. But there was really no pain or anything until about Tuesday, when there was quite a bit of pain. Just kind of, you have to use all these drops and everything, and it's kind of a pain. And so I called the doctor, and they said that just means it's healing. It's a natural part of the process. So that made me feel a little better. The pain has now gone away. So today's Saturday. I don't really have pain anymore. It's just the biggest hurdle I'm going through right now is that I have two different visions happening. So my right eye, they were able to correct for distance vision, which is great. I will need readers. I use readers anyway. Not so much for computer work. I don't really need them for. But for things like cross-stitching, I use readers now anyway. And they said that after the surgery, I will need readers more frequently. So for computer work, for reading a menu. So that's fine. I've worn glasses since I was 5. So this is a big, I'm excited to not have to buy contacts or just buy readers. But my struggle right now is that one eye is fixed for distance and one eye isn't. And so I've been struggling. I've worn a patch over the eye for a while, but my depth perception has been very off. And that gave me a headache. And I ended up pouring coffee all over my kitchen counter because I missed the cup because of my depth perception. It's just kind of annoying. You can't bend over for 2 weeks, which means it just makes things difficult. I live alone, so things like feeding the cats and doing the dishes and doing laundry and all that, it just makes things a little more difficult because I have to be really careful about not lifting anything too heavy for another week yet. And then I'll have my other eye done, so then it'll be 2 more weeks of that. But everything's going well. I can tell a difference, especially when I go like this, in how clear, so that was I'm covering up my, currently the eye that hasn't had surgery on. I can definitely see very clearly off in the distance, so that's great. So in the meantime, so these are my normal glasses. You usually see me in contacts because I prefer contacts, but I can't wear contacts right before the surgery. So these are my normal glasses that I wear, and I just deal with the 2 different visions. So I didn't cross stitch for almost a week and a half. The first few days of the surgery, I was just really out of it. And then I was just really kind of irritable. I get kind of irritable because you can't see well and you're constantly like adjusting your glasses and all that. So I cross stitched for the first time in a week and a half last night, and it went really well. I got about an hour and a half done before I just, when you're working so hard to focus, you get tired really quickly. But I'm really happy to know that I can cross stitch. And I think the next surgery will go even better because then both eyes will be adjusted appropriately. And yeah, so I'm excited. So let's talk about cross stitch. I don't usually talk too much about life stuff, but I wanted to give that update. And thank you all for your very kind well wishes and everything. And everybody gave me great stories of when they had it and the great outcomes. So I'm excited. And look at the little sleeping baby. Okay, so before I had my surgery, I got a lot of stitching done. But of course, my progress has stalled out. So let's start about whips. These are all in my Garon toten bags. This is the 12 by 13 inch bag. That's my favorite size because I usually use 11 by 11 Q-snaps, and they fit perfectly in those bags. So first up is my temperature tree by Stitching Mommy. So this is where I'm at, and I'm quite far behind because I didn't get any stitching done last Sunday, but I'll catch up this Sunday. So you're just filling in the leaves, and this is a 11 by 8. Is that right? No. 8 by 6? What did I do? I don't know what sizes. I merged some Q-snap frames to make, like 6 by 6 I don't like at all. I don't even really like 8 by 8 because it's just too small for me, and I feel like I can only stitch a little bit before I have to take everything apart and move the frame, which is kind of a pain. So I was kind of playing around with it. I think it's 8 by 6. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good size. So that's my progress on temperature tree. This is on a 32 count light blue Lugana. I still have a lot of the tree to do down here. And then, well, today's the last day of February, so I have to do the rest of the February leaves, and then I haven't even started stitching the March branch yet, but we'll get there. And this great, perfect needle minder is from Top Notch Stitcher on Etsy. So that's where we are at with the temperature tree. And I only work on that on Sundays, so I catch up on the week, so I track the temperature every day. And then on Sundays, I'll sit down for an hour or so and do the leaves and work a little bit on the tree trunk. So, and that's really going well, and it's really fun to see the different colors. And Stitching Mommy has a Facebook group, and it's really nice to see all the different colors of people who live in different areas as well. So, then I did a 4-hour rotation on Cross Stitch Nation. So, let's see if I can even find the pattern for you. Cross Stitch Nation by Heartstring Samplery. This is what it will look like. So I have it. I have this the chart is in this small envelope from the Container Store. I like these. These are really good quality envelopes. But the project itself is in another Garon 12 by 13 kitten bag. And there's the inside paw prints. And this is where I'm at. So I restarted this in January because I had stitched it with the lady going the wrong way. And so now I'm going to do about 4 hours on it each month until I get it done. And so what I did in February was I did all this whole part of the dress. So she's getting there. She's the one that I started and completed her going the wrong direction. So I'm excited about that progress. There are 4 more people to go. And then, of course, finishing the border and the words will say I belong to the cross stitch nation, and then there's a lower border. So I have quite a bit to go. But it's nice to kind of, to actually now be in the groove of this one. It's the right direction. I can actually make progress and not have to start and stop it. So that is Cross Stitch Nation. And then I have a finish. So I started and finished. So I started Santa's Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. It's a 12-part series. I'm doing all 12 parts on one piece of fabric. So I did the first one. I started and completed it. The first one is called Santa's House. And then I started on the second one called Poinsettia Place. I did not get very far on the second one. And I didn't bring down, it's on my Hearthside Craftworks frame. And I didn't bring it, excuse me, downstairs. So I'm going to insert a video clip that I took of me showing you my progress on that piece. Okay, so this is my Santa's Village by Country Cottage Needleworks on my Hearthside Craftworks frame. So this piece is the first, about to right there. You can really tell. So this is what I have so far. You can tell that this is the first piece. This is Santa's house. I did change things a little tiny bit. I used all the called for colors. But on the wreath here, you're supposed to do French knots. I just did Mill Hill beads. It's just easier. And I did Mill Hill beads instead of French knots for Santa's eyes and his buttons on his coat. And then you'll probably see the biggest change I did was I bought these. They're like buttons. They're just little plastic snowflakes. I bought them on Amazon. I can link them down below. In place of stitching all those snowflakes. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I think it'll look really great when you have, so there's going to be, this will be Poinsettia Place. This is all I've gotten. Like, look, I didn't even finish this first row of snow. This upper border is complete for Poinsettia Place, and then there's going to be 2 more here. So it'll be 4 across by 3 down. And I think these buttons will make a really nice effect. So I'm very excited about that. I think I am going to change. I know you're typically supposed to roll it under to protect the stitches so they don't get dirty. But because of these and they're so bulky, I'm worried that it will warp the fabric. So I'm going to change the way I roll my fabric and have it rolled out, I think. I'm not sure. If anyone has any suggestions on that, let me know. But that is what we have for Santa's Village. So that's where I'm at on that piece. And it is, you know, like I said, it's kind of slow going, but it is nice. And I love how the first one turned out. And I really do love the change I made with the added beads or the snowflake buttons. So I worked on those 2. And then last night, so if you follow Jan Hicks, you probably know that her and her husband are waiting for their orders to move back to the mainland. They are currently in Hawaii, and they are waiting for their orders to move to San Antonio, Texas. And it's just been a big, long ordeal for them. So to make herself feel better, Jan is deciding to start a new start every business day until the orders come in. So I decided to join her because why not? So she's called it hashtag Operation Waiting for Orders. We think it might be another week. I don't know. There was some big update from yesterday that I haven't heard yet. So we'll see. I know March Madness. A lot of you are doing March Madness, which is some people are doing brackets. Some people are doing 31 new starts. So I'm not necessarily doing 31 new starts. I don't think I have 31 new starts, but I am going to do a new start each day until we get the orders, depending on how long this goes, because I don't have 31 new starts, Jan. So this one, so I started scene 6 of Harbor Haven, which I'm keeping in this Garan bag. This is like a travel one. This is their larger size. This is 12 by 18. And it fits perfectly the 11 by 17 Q snap, which is what I have in here. I just have to pull it out. Mine's a little tight just because of, I think, the extra fabric and the extra stuff I have. Let me take the pattern off. I am not prepared today, you guys. Time has been flying by, and I am feeling really behind, I think partly because of the surgery. So I just started. So last night, this is what I did last night when I first got back after a week and a half. So starting on this tree. So this is the end of scene 5 that I finished last month, or in January. What, I guess, yeah, that's last month still. And so I just started on this tree on scene 6. So as you know, my goal, this is another 12-part series, Harbor Haven by the Bay Needle Arts. My goal is to get this done this year. I'm through number 5. This will be number 6. My goal is to get number 6 done in the month of March. So that is what I have worked on. Like I said, not much has gotten done in the past week or so, and it's really kind of thrown off my my progress, but that's okay. That's okay. We make plans, and we make them so that we can adjust as life intervenes. Okay, so next up, I gotta find, I want to do the giveaways. Mixing it up a little bit here. So I had to redraw for 2 of the Rovaris charts because the winners never got back to me. So this is the redraw for The Farm by Rovaris. Livia from Rovaris, she very kindly donated these for me to give away on the channel. And the new winner for The Farm is Jenny D. So Jenny, if you want this chart, please email me at czookstitch@gmail.com and with your address, and I will ship it out to you. Jenny D. And then I also had to redraw for Daisy by Rovaris, and the new winner is Leslie Wilson. So Leslie, do email me again at czookstitch@gmail, and I will get that sent out to you. All right, so the new winners so I gave away last time this cute spring bookmark kit. And again, it did tear open when it was like glued onto the magazine. And so it tore when I opened it. So I apologize. But the winner of this is Gigi Stitches. Gigi, I have your address, so I will get that in the mail to you. Congratulations. The winner we had this chart. This was donated to us to give away. This is Geranium House by Country Cottage Needleworks. And the winner is Patty Smith. So Patty, I do need your address, and congratulations on winning. I said in the last video, geranium is kind of hard to spell. And you all were showing me your spelling skills, how you could spell geranium like it was nothing. That was really funny. I enjoyed that. The next one, this is another chart donated to give away by Robin Hall. And this is the alphabet chart. And the winner is Christine Tyler. So Christine, congratulations. I do need your address. And last but not least, we have the February issue of The World of Cross Stitching, and the winner is Jerry Ann Holdaway. Jerry, I have your address because I know you've won something in the past. Pretty sure I have your address. I'll reach out to you if I don't. But yeah, so congratulations, Jerry Ann, to you. So those are our giveaway winners. I'm not going to do a giveaway this week. I'm just a little flustered. I got lots to do, and I didn't have time to pull everything together for a giveaway. But we'll get back to it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so haul. First up, I want to do Stitchy Kindness because I got a couple things in the mail. I taped this reshut. I don't know why I did that. First up, I got a couple things from some viewers. This first one... So I emailed her right before I started filming, and surprisingly, she hasn't gotten back to me yet. That was my fault. So I didn't get permission to use her name, so I'm not going to use her name, but I got sent 2 grime guards, Garang grime guards. So this one is an 8x8. It's the Cardinals. I think this is the Winter Quaker bag from Garan. And then this one I think is the 11 by 11. It's pretty blue. And then she also put in this piece from Mystic Fabrics, Ada, 14 count Ada. It's an opal called Mother Nature. Here, let's open it up. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I will have to find something on that, and I'm really grateful to have that. So, well, I can say your first name, but I didn't get permission to use your last name. But Dawn, thank you so much for sending that. I got that a while ago. I think I have it in the box so the cats wouldn't bother it. They're very curious about things like that. So Dawn, thank you so much for that. And then I got a little package. I got an email from Teal, who did say I could use her name. Look at this little card, and look at this adorable washi tape. I think that's so cute. So she had contacted me saying she got this thing that she isn't going to use, and could she send it to me? And I'll show it to you in a minute. But look at this. Okay, I just have to, so this card is really pretty, right? But look how small it is. Like, this is my hand. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's adorable. It's just adorable. She wrote a lovely little sweet note. And then, so what she got it in a kit of some sort, I think she said. It's a little charm shaped like C. It's a C charm. And Teal, her name doesn't start with C, so she reached out to me because my name does start with C. So she sent it to me, which I think is so sweet. I think I'm going to make this into like a scissor fob for my scissors. Although my scissors are gold, which means I probably should buy a new pair that's silver to go with it. So yeah, isn't that fun? So thank you, Teal. That was really sweet of you as well. So I'm excited to have that. Now, haul. I don't have too much, but we do have the Acorns and Threads bag of haul. So I had ordered this. This is something I had ordered before Christmas, and it just came in to Acorns and Threads, my local needlework shop. This is a Cashel London 28 count in platinum metallic. It's a new, I think it's a new color, which is why it took a while to come in. I am thinking we ordered this. See, it's kind of like a, let's see, that's pretty true to color. So it does have some metallic in it, and it's like a blue and white, almost gray. I'm thinking of this for the Mill Hill Christmas Village that I am doing. I'm going to do 9 of them. Maybe 12. Haven't decided yet. But I think this will look good on this. And I think I really like it for that. As long as I can see the holes, which of course right now I can't. So I tried the Santa's Village on the opal. And I couldn't see the holes at all because the metallics kind of got in the way. But I think this one will work, and I just don't have my readers on. So I got that. That came in the mail, so I'm excited to try that. It's a huge piece. It's 27 by 36, so it's huge. And then I got a shutter green. They were out of stock on that one. And that just came in. That's for something in the Santa's Village. Can't remember quite what. Okay. So remember a couple of videos ago? Shh, don't look at that. When I said I blacked out on Stitch from Stash, that was Gary and Ronnie's fault from Garan. I just do things. Actually, one of them, so I got a huge 2 orders in from them. This is the spring Quaker bag. So I get the 12 by 13 bag. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then the inside fabric. So pretty. So this is for the spring Quaker. This was a pre-sale. We put orders in a long time ago, so it doesn't really count. And then I get the mini bag, which I love these little mini bags for my, scissors, needles, ort bag, whatever. These are perfect size. And then I got the matching grime guard. It's 11 by 11. So I have that whole set. Yay! And then I had ordered, this is called corn, I think it's called cornflower. I have the grime guard that I'd ordered previously, and then Ronnie made more bags, so I got the 12 by 13 bag and the mini. So now I have the whole set. So I'm excited about that. This, I don't have the grime guard for, and I gotta keep my eye open because I really need the matching set, you guys. This beautiful butterfly, oh, I forgot to show you the inside. Look at that. Oh, I just love their stuff. So I'm on the hunt for the matching grime guard. So, Ronnie, can you help me out with that? 11 by 11 grime guard. I forgot to show you the inside of the cornflower. Beautiful pink. And this is just so perfect for spring. You know I'm a winter girl, but you know when even I'm kind of excited for something to change? Like I'm excited for the change. Yeah, anyway. I'm excited for the new colors. And then I picked up this one because, I mean, look at those kittens. And I don't have the grime guard or the mini bag for this. Ronnie, and then look at this inside. It says, be positive, cattails, sophisticat. It's all cat words. Isn't that cute? I just think. So I'm on the hunt for the mini and the grime guard for that one. So that was my Garon order. I did get, and this is just from Amazon, a couple extra Q-snap clamps. These are basically 6x6, or the 6-inch ones, because I'm doing those Frankenstein Q-snap 8x11 or 6x8 or whatever I created. And I needed some more of those to help. Because I have some extra clamps, but they're 11 inches long, but or they're probably 8 inches. They're for the 11-inch Q-snap, and they're too long for what I need, so I just got those. Anyway, doesn't matter. I got my April issue of Just Cross Stitch. There are a few things you can see in here that I am looking forward to stitching. Let's see if I can show you any of them. Let's see. Cover that up. So this, I think, is so cute. This is by Gail Boosie, and it's called Welcome. I just think it's a sweet spring piece. These letters, Forget-Me-Not alphabet, I think is really sweet. So that marked. And then this, which is, oh my goodness, talk about confetti. It doesn't look like much, but I'm looking at the pattern on the other side, and it's just super confetti. So it's called Heirloom Rabbit, and it's by Kathleen Burlew. I just think that's really cute. I'm excited to get started on the spring stuff. So that's April of Just Cross Stitch. I also picked up from Lollipop Stitches on Etsy. It's a charity chart. The proceeds are donated to the Alzheimer's Society in the UK, Alzheimer's Society in the UK for March 2020. So the total amount that she raises from the sale of this chart, minus whatever the Etsy fees are, will be donated to the Alzheimer's Society. And I just thought this was perfect for, so it's called Welcome Friend by Lollipop Stitches. It says, welcome friend, glad you came, hope so much you'll feel the same. And she says it was inspired by a design she saw at Disneyland Paris, which, be careful of the chart, which is this, I think. So I'll link it below. I think this would be so perfect for like the guest room to stitch up and just have it in the guest room so that the guests feel welcome, or a guest bathroom or something like that. And proceeds go to charity. So I picked that up, and I will link that below if you're interested in that. And then I did something. You know, when you try to, like, you see a pattern and you're like, I don't need to do that. I'm fine. I don't need to do that. Everyone's doing it. I'm starting to see people finishing them. Okay, maybe I need to do that. So I've decided I need to do not one, not two, not three, all four of the Rosewood Manors Quakers seasons that Garon is hosting. Garon and Crazy Annie are hosting Stitch Along. So yeah, Stitch from Stash is out of the water, guys. I don't even know if I'm going to keep tracking anymore because it's just sad. But I got the Spring Quaker kit. Now, I need to buy Autumn, Winter, and Summer. But I just bought Spring Quaker. This is by Karen Kluba. And it's just, like, the pictures just don't do it justice. And remember, so this is the bag that it will go in. Because this is the pre-order for the Spring Quaker bag. I already have the autumn bag and the winter bag, I think. Pretty sure I do. So that goes in there. I got the Valdani threads to go with it. So those are the colors. And I got the fabric. It's a Picture This Plus in Valor. And I got a 28 count linen. So as soon as my tax refund comes in, I'm probably going to buy the other three. Oh, and I also got the matching needle winder because, and this is from Needle Nanny, or Zappy Duts. It's a Needle Nanny. Yeah, so I did that. I'm super excited. I've been seeing the autumn one. I was fine when I saw the pattern for the autumn one. And then I started seeing people finish the autumn one. I'm like, oh, I do need that, don't I? And then I started seeing people working on the winter one. I was like, oh, I really need the winter one. And then, so Andrea and Robin Hall of Bird's Eye Stitching. I think that's your channel name. I'm so sorry, Robin. We decided that we're going to do all four. Also, we're going to jump on the bandwagon. We're a little bit late. And we are actually, and Gary and Ronnie, please don't be mad at us. We're going to start early because all three of us have so much going on throughout the month of March that we thought we would get a little jump start. And so we're going to start it on March 1. So this is tomorrow's new start. They are starting, I think, March 19th, 20th, somewhere around, probably the first day of spring is when they're starting, which makes total sense. But the three of us, just our schedules and our other obligations, we're going to start a little bit early. So we're going to start that on March 1, which is tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. I am itching to start this. Okay, so I keep having to move my legs because I am on the floor, in case you can't tell, and I'm trying not to let my feet fall asleep. Okay, so plans for March, which starts tomorrow. I plan to get Harbor Haven number 6 done during the month. That's a goal. Continue working on Temperature Tree every Sunday. I'm going to do a 4-hour rotation on Cross Stitch Nation. Get a little bit further on that. I'm going to do a 4-hour rotation on Farewell to Anger, my Hade. We're going to start the Spring Quaker. I am going to try to work on Poinsettia Place. I don't know that I'll get it done with everything else going on. And I'm going to start, so for Soulful Stitching Year of Whips, the monthly theme for the month of March is magazine flip through. So it's doing a chart out of a magazine. So I'm going to work on, this is called, it's by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and it's called Christmas Morning Goodies. And it is in the 2018 Christmas Ornaments magazine. So that's what I'm going to work on. I haven't kitted it up or looked for anything. I'm going to try to just use what I have in my stash if I have fabric that's big enough for this. But I'm going to work on that as well. I was going to show all the new starts that I'm doing with Operation Waiting for Orders, but I didn't want to pull them all out. And I don't really have a specific order I'm going to do them in. I don't know if, should we start this on Monday instead of Sunday? I don't know. This will be a Sunday start anyway. But, so it'll all be things in my lineup that I already have that I plan to start for this year. So I'm looking at my Year of Whips notes here, even though I'm out because the Stitch from Stash is out of the water. But like a new start would be the Easter Parade by Blackbird Designs. There's 2 patterns in that, both of which I want to do this year. There's the bunny one and then there's a basket. So that would be 2 starts. Search the Sky by Waxy Moon Designs is something I want to start this year. So that would be another start. These are all, so I have 3 so far. There's more upstairs. I just can't think. Some of them might not be things on my Year of Whip list because I think most of them are started already. But a lot of the ones I want to start would be like Harbor Haven number 7. Well, I can't start that until I get number 6 done, right? So I have a lot of, or like the Santa's Village, which number 3 would be Santa's Village number 3, which is North Pole Post Office. I can't start till I get number 2 done, and I don't know that I'll get number 2 done. Liberty Lane by Country Cottage Needleworks would be another one I could start. I have a bunch kitted up upstairs. Flower a Day by Carolyn Manny. I could start that one. Evening in the Park, which I meant to start this month because this month's theme for Year of Whips is Lantern. And that's a big one to start when you're a little bit foggy because it's a chatelaine. But Holly, was it you that said, you know, Farewell to Anger also has lanterns in it and you could use that? And I thought that was a great idea because I've already done my Farewell to Anger rotation for the month of February. So I think I'm going to do that if I'm allowed to change in Year of Whips. But I still would like to start Evening in the Park at some point this year. So I'm not going to show them all, but I'll definitely show them to you next time when I come back. So I plan, is that everything? Oh, Jan and I were going to start Balmy Spring Day, another Haid. We were going to start it this month, but just with everything that's going on with her move and waiting for orders, we're going to push it back a couple months. We're looking at maybe starting it in May instead of March, which is fine. We have plenty of other stuff to work on. So most important thing is that Jan and her husband get their orders and are able to kind of have time. I mean, moving is always stressful no matter what. So we're going to put that off for a couple of months and see how things go. I'm going to upload next Saturday as well to kind of get us back on track because it's been a few weeks since I uploaded. So those of you who won giveaway, make sure you email me, czukstitch@gmail.com. Please try to email me this week so I can get it sent out. Some of these are starting to hang around quite a bit. And that's just not fair to other people who want them. So that's all for now, you guys. So glad you're here. Take care, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.